Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Jayeemo at it again. Word to the people, episode 7. Today's topic is going to be closure. But before we get started with that, let's take a moment to say rest in peace to my man, Prince. Made some killer music. Tough guy. Tough guy. You will be missed. Those cats had us right. During that whole era, you had to be shaving, smelling good, clothes on point. Look at us now, people. Damn. Look at us now. But moving on. Closure. What is closure? Closure is several different things. It depends on where you're looking at it at. Okay, if something dramatic happened in your life, you have to have closure. That's the only way you can get past a dramatic moment. Now, me, I'm more of a type of, I have closure in different ways. Sometimes when I come to the realization of things, it helps me have closure. When I come to the realization in a bad relationship, whether I won or I lost, I can go from that point on and figure out my process of closure. Now, my process of closure is usually kind of nasty because that's kind of how I'm built. I'm kind of a, black and white type person. If you walk all over me and you do me dirty, I don't know what kind of closure you expect us to have at the end of the relationship, but 9 times out of 10, it ain't going to be pretty. I'm going to have too much to say to you. That's just how it's going to go down. And it's not that I feel like I'm better than the situation. It feel like, shit, did a brother dirty. You did me wrong. So I'm not going to have no nice things to say about you. I'm just not. That's just not how that's going to roll out. And people don't get caught up into this bull crap about that. Hey, when this relationship ends, let's sit back, let's be friends. No, that's a 2-person decision. See, when you cross somebody up in a relationship, you don't get to choose how this person deals or processes the whole situation of the relationship. You have to just take whatever comes from it. And if this person chooses to never speak to you again, that's that person's choice. It's not your choice. Especially if that person didn't do nothing to you and now you're not in a relationship with them, you go out like lickety split and move on to the next relationship. Then that means you've been playing this person. You done had closure with that person for a long time. You just didn't send the memo to them. They had no idea. They still walking around in la-la land thinking they in a relationship. And the whole time they ain't been in jack squat. But a communication situation where you was walking by them speaking, still playing the role in a relationship, but you wasn't in a relationship. Now that happens to everybody. That done happened to me several times. But once I find myself and once I pull out my license, read who I am, go back, get my birth certificate, lay it out on the table, look at who my parents were, and realize they were some pretty tough people, then I can usually find closure in the situation. People, you got to find closure. You can't keep holding on to some bull crap. And I don't mean holding on to it like, oh, this person that, this person this, that person that. I mean holding on to it like, why did the relationship end? I don't know. Man, bump that. It's over. It's over. Move on. Move on. Feel how you want to feel. Don't let nobody tell you how to feel about how a situation ended. You ain't got to be the bigger person, especially if you was on the bad end of it. Close this thing out the way you want to close it out. If you want to close it out like, hey, screw you, screw everything about you, then you can. That's your choice, people. That's your choice. You ain't got to be the bigger person in this situation. You can be petty as hell. Yes, this is where pettiness comes into play. Be petty as you want it to be. If you don't want to talk to this person for 150 years, don't talk to them. Don't act like they don't exist, because I'm known for that. Oh man, I am known for that. I have walked past people that I have been in relationships with and walked past their ass like they wasn't even standing there. But see, that's closure for me. You got to find out what closure is for you. You can't go by the rules that society give you for closure, because society is retarded. You in this situation that you're in now is because society got people believing that it's all right to walk all over people and walk all over people's feelings. That's what society has us to believe. Just know, you got to have closure. Find your own closure. Don't let nobody find your closure for you. Don't let nobody convince you into being into some bullshit that you don't want to be in. Let nobody hit you with that crap. That's crap. Let nobody hit you with that. Closure. Get it the way you know how to get it. And if your way is to process it through a very mean and tedious, long out, how I can't stand you situation, then do it that way. Because that's what works for you. This your boy Jayeemo, coming to you again with another video. Word to the people, episode number 7, closure. Like always, love y'all. Thanks for sharing my video. And once again, rest in peace to my man Prince. Peace.